yourself and then tell us what the door is.
Okay. Well, I'm Dave Taylor, and I have spent the last 20 years of my life working here every day at The Door Teen Center here in Bellwood. The Door was started as an after-school program to get at-risk kids off the street, get them involved in something positive. We focused our program when I came in 2002 to three major elements, and the first was food, which if you want to relate to kids, just put some food out, you can feed them. That's turned into over 175,000 meals that we fed just in this building alone, let alone our other locations that have opened since then. And we found the best way to reach kids is to sit down and talk around the dinner table. Talk about what's going on in your life, your problems, your needs, and as we build that relationship around a dinner table, we're able to help kids with their problems and just help them to have a connection with some caring adults every day. Second one was family, and if you ask most of the kids at The Door who've been here for a while what we are, and they'll tell you, The Door is like a second family. For a kid from a dysfunctional home, we are, that might be the only family they have. For a kid from a good home, we're a great extra, supporting what they already have and giving them extra brothers and sisters and running our home like a family. And we call it a home here at The Door, not really a program. And the third thing we have is faith that we offer. So we don't sit down and have a Bible study. I don't preach at the kids and all the time that I've been here, but we share our faith just as part of our normal life because that's what it is part of. It's part of our life. So giving kids advice, talking to them about their hearts, talking about the experience that they've been through. We've had kids who are, like I said, perfectly normal kids from great homes, but we've also had kids who've gone through an awful lot of trauma, been through multiple broken homes, mental health crises, kids who self-harm, suicidal kids, teen moms, drug-addicted kids. About every situation you can imagine over 20 years we've dealt with, and we've been able to help those kids and help them have a better life. And that's what The Door was here for, to reach those kids, get them off the streets, give them something positive to do. And now we even have a housing program where kids out of high school can get jobs and get out in the world and earn a living and save up some money to get out on their own and be independent. So we're really like a family, taking them all the way through school and even into young adulthood to launching them out to become independent young people. Our biggest challenges, gosh, we have a couple. One is our financial situation. We're not government funded, and so we rely every month on good people to share financially with us, and we have a mailing list. We send out a newsletter every month to almost 600 people. That's a lot of envelopes to stuff, and people support us 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks a month, and we have to add all that together to raise the $400,000 a year that it costs to run all 4 locations that we have. So that's a lot of letters, it's a lot of individuals sacrificing. So finances is a big part of it. We don't do the government grant situation because when you lose your grant, you lose your program. And I've seen too many programs become dependent on the government for their funding. And then when that funding runs out, or a different politics take over, or a program ends, then everything that they built disappears. And we've been here since 1998. We don't plan on going anywhere, and that independent financing, it's a help to us. And plus the government doesn't tell us how to do our jobs. We're pretty good at that over the years. I guess our second challenge is the changing world that kids live in. We've always dealt with kids who come from traumatic experiences, broken homes. Since day one, 9 out of 10 kids that come to The Door do not have a father, and millions of kids do not have a dad to sit down at the dinner table with them and talk about their day. So from way back in 2002, I decided there's going to be a dinner table and there's going to be a dad at it. And I've been here every Monday through Friday for that time to offer being a dad or an extra dad, depending on their family situation. And probably our third thing is just being able to staff our facility and do this. It takes a special person called to do this. I can't have different volunteers in here every day of the week. The kids need to build relationships, and those relationships require you being in their life and being available. Kids need somebody they know isn't going to give up on them, isn't going to run out on them, and many of them, that's all they've experienced. So getting people to come and stay and see a generation 3, 4, 5 years from junior high school on up and out to independence, that's a challenge, to find people who are willing to sacrifice that much time in their lives to do that, and to do it at a sacrifice. We pay as best as we can to our staff, but we're not a wealthy program. Well, after 20 years, I think this has probably been my most rewarding month in September. We've had an awful lot of challenges. We've had so many new kids, but what the big reward for me is, we have these handprints downstairs. And a kid who's come for a while gets to leave I call them the forever handprint on the wall with their name and their birthday. And this year, I have kids from the First Kids. So kids who came here in 2002, 2000, all the way back in the beginning, their children are here. And they're sending them here because they say, the parents say, the door kept me off the streets. The door helped me graduate high school. The door was a great influence in my life. I want my kid to experience that now that I have children. And so that reward has been there, seeing young people not wind up in jail, seeing kids who've multiple suicide attempts become productive adults and have families of their own, and know we were there on their dark day to save a life, to meet a need. Those are the rewarding things. Well, for the kids who want to come to the door, man, we have got some great things going on here. We've got everything from basketball to volleyball to computers to video games to arts to physical fitness stuff. And I think we've got about everything that a young person that's interested in could find. We create here a place of incredible play so that there's always something to do. We also create a place of peace. And I know some of you young people, home is not peaceful. There's yelling, there's fighting, somebody's not getting along. Maybe you're not even feeling safe. Here at the door, we've got a place of great fun, but we also got a place where you can find some peace, somebody to listen to you, or just someplace quiet to be. And we'll do it all, and we'll feed you good too. Every day there's something good to eat. The door is located right on Main Street in Bellwood, across the street from the library, next to the post office, 521 Main Street. We've been here since 1998, and we plan on being here for many years to come.